Alright everybody, we are here with a neat video nonetheless, but I will disclaimer the last, yesterday I batch recorded some videos and I was editing one and I felt like I was just peaking in the audio, so if that persists, I apologize. It's something I'm working on, but we'll see. I think, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I don't want to dwell on it too long, but during the San Diego Comic-Con, they MCU announced movies, I think, through 2025. It was pretty cool to see some of the stuff on there, but you guys, if you know me, you know the only thing I really cared about was Daredevil. They're bringing good old Charlie back to renew his role in Daredevil, and they're calling it Daredevil Born Again. Probably, and I say that pretty darn confidently, the most famous storyline in Daredevil. And that's what we're going to look at today. It takes place during Daredevil 227 up through 231. I thought it included some of the nuke stuff after this, but when we looked it up, it said 227 through 231. So that's what I'm going with here. It's actually a storyline that I have not finished. I started reading it, and then I think I got sucked into the new Daredevil run and never came back to this. But now that they've announced the show, I kind of want to go back and finish reading this because from what I was reading, Matt is a total psychopath. And I'm very interested to see if that keeps going through all 5 or so issues. So there's 227 Apocalypse, 228 Purgatory. I have these two, and we'll skip over that. 229, 230 Born Again, and 231 Saved. Again, yeah, probably the most iconic Daredevil storyline in his comic run, and I'm very interested to return to it because before Disney Plus, obviously the Marvel entities existed on Netflix, and Daredevil launched that, and it was one of my favorite things that Marvel had done with any character up to that point. And it kind of re-cemented Daredevil as one of my favorite characters in the universe. And I got through 2 seasons of it, and when I went to watch the 3rd season, Disney Plus, I don't know if they had announced Disney Plus yet or what it was, but the Netflix team was kind of sacrificed for the greater machine that is Disney Plus. And I told myself, well, I'm just not going to bother watching any of the rest of this stuff. I watched Daredevil seasons 1 and 2, and I watched Jessica Jones. And that was it, because I said, well, this is dead. It'll never be finished the way it was. And Justin asked me what I thought about season 3 of Daredevil, and I said, well, I just never had the heart to watch it after they canceled it. And he was like, dude, you really need to go back and watch season 3. And I still had not worked up the nerves to go back and watch it. But now that he's in the MCU, and I mean, this is all happening so fast. I think we figured it out in December with the Spider-Man movie that Charlie was back in the MCU, and now here's the show. And obviously, I guess it goes without saying for a comic book channel, spoiler alerts, you know. But if you have not seen Hawkeye, pause the video. But, you know, as we know, Kingpin was in Hawkeye, and it's his actor, too. So I'm very, very excited to see where they're taking Daredevil. And, of course, Echo, I think, is getting her own show. So I hope they find a way to combine Echo in the Daredevil series. That would be really neat. But, yeah, I guess we can do like a little community book club. If you happen to own these issues or have a way of reading them, you know, let's all read Daredevil 227 through 231, meet back in class sometime, and kind of talk about it. I think that would be fun. But this is going to be pretty high on my reading list now. I went and dug out all the single issues so that I can just read it, because it's about time that I read it. I went and bought it so that I could read it, and now I would really like to. So I'm probably going to read this in the next few days. So if you like, come along. Go ahead and subscribe if that's something you're into, so you can see if we do a follow-up video to this maybe. But either way, Leave a like if you're excited for the new Daredevil Born Again show. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to go back and watch season 3 and read the Born Again series and try to get prepared for the TV show. I think it's coming out in like 2 years or something like that. I can't remember if it's 2023 or 2024, but it's kind of lame. But I'm just excited they're doing something with Daredevil. It's getting me back in a Daredevil mood. So you guys will probably see some Daredevil hauls coming up because I'm probably going to try and get some books. But alright, that's it for this one. No reason to make it longer than it needs to be. Yeah, we'll just see you guys in the next video.